Hi, we are from At Home Tuition. In this video, we are going to verify commutative property of multiplication of integers with few examples. So, verify commutative property of multiplication of integers. We know that multiplication is commutative for whole numbers. Can we say multiplication is also commutative for integers? So, for whole numbers we have studied, commutative means multiplication is A into B should be equal to B into A. Whatever the way we multiply the numbers, our answer should be same. So that we will call it as commutative property. So now we are going to verify it for integers. Observe the following table and complete it. So first let's observe the table. Statement 1, what is given? 3 into negative 4. So we know that if you are multiplying a positive number and a negative number, first you have to multiply the integers and then you have to write the negative sign in the front. So I am multiplying the integer 3 into 4, that is 12, and I have written the negative sign in the front. So it's negative 12. Same way, next statement, this is A into B. This is B into A. So B is negative 4 into 3. So if it is negative 4 into 3, same we have one positive integer and one negative integer. Multiply the integer, so that is 4 into 3, that is 12. And write the negative sign in the front. So it is negative 12. So what we infer from this statement 1 and statement 2, 3 into negative 4 equal to 4 into negative 3. So next statement, negative 30 into 12. So same we have one positive number and one negative number. Okay, so first we have to multiply the numbers. 12 into 30 is 360 and we have to write the negative sign in the front. So it is negative 360. Next we have interchanged B and A. It is B into A, that is 12 into negative 30. So first we have to multiply the integers 12 and 30. So it is 360. And since we have only one negative sign, we have to put the negative sign in the front. So it's negative 360. So we can write negative 30 into 12 equal to 12 into negative 30. Same way, negative 15 into negative 10 is the next number. Okay, so here we have two negative numbers. So to multiply two negative numbers, first we have to multiply the integers. So if there is two negative, that is even number of negative numbers, then our answer will be a positive. So it is plus 15 into 10 is 150. Same way, next statement is negative 10 into negative 15. So here two negative integers. So first we are multiplying the integer 10 into 15, that is 150. Two negative integers will give the product as positive integer. So it is positive 150. So both answers are positive 150. So we can write negative 15 into negative 10 equal to negative 10 into negative 15. Next statement is negative 35 into negative 12. So here also two negative integers. So we are multiplying the integers and product of two negative integers is positive. So we are writing positive in the front. So 35 into 12 is 420 and it is positive 420. Next statement is negative 12 into negative 35. So here two negative integers. So product of two negative integers is positive. Then 12 into 35 is 420. So what we are inferring is negative 35 into negative 12 is equal to negative 12 into negative 35. Next statement is negative 17 into 0. So any number multiplied with 0, we will get 0. So same way 0 into negative 17 is also 0. So what we are inferring? Negative 17 into 0 is equal to 0 into negative 17. Then one more statement. Negative 15 into negative 1. So that will be two negative integers. So two negative integers multiplying will give a positive product. So plus 15 into 1 is 15. So in the other way, if it is negative 1 into negative 15, same, two negative integers multiplied will give you a positive, and then 15 1 into 1 is 15. So it's 15. So what we are inferring is negative 15 into 1 is equal to 1 into negative 15. So we have completed the table. Now let us observe what we have done. So what are your observations? So the above examples suggest that multiplication is commutative for integers also. That is, A into B is equal to B into A. So for all the examples, we have proved A into B equal to B into A. So multiplication is also commutative for integers like addition or like whole numbers. So in general, any two integers A and B, A into B equal to B into A. This is the commutative property formula for multiplication of integers. Next question is, write 5 more such examples and verify. So in general, for any two integers A and B, A into B is equal to B into A. So this is the commutative property for multiplication of integers. We want to verify this statement. A into B is equal to B into A. So now I am taking an example. 14 into 13, which is equal to 182. So if we multiply 13 and 14 together, we will get 182. So now I am finding B into A, that is 13 into 14. So if you multiply 14 into 13 also, you will get 182. So we can say that A into B is equal to B into A. Next example is negative 14 into negative 13. So here we are multiplying negative 13 and negative 14 together. So here two negative integers. So if you multiply two negative integers, our result will be positive. So 13 into 14 is 182. Similarly, if you multiply negative 14 and negative 13, the reverse, that is B into A. So here also you have two negative integers. So product will be positive after multiplication. And if you multiply 14 and 13, your answer will be 182. So in both the cases, you are getting plus 182. So we can say that negative 14 into 13 is equal to negative 13 into 14, and we have proved that A into B equal to B into A. The next number is 13 into negative 12. So here we are multiplying negative 12 and 13. So here we are multiplying one positive number and one negative integer. So we have to multiply the integers first and we have to put the negative sign in the front. So 12 into 13 is 156. And we have to put negative sign in the front. So our answer will be negative 156. Similarly, if you multiply positive 13 and negative 12, same, one positive integer and one negative integer. So multiply the numbers 13 and 12. So you will get 156. We have to put negative sign in the front. So it is negative 156. So again we have same answer. So we can conclude that A into B equal to B into A. So next number is negative 8 into 9. So here also we have one positive integer and one negative integer. So multiply the integers. 8 into 9 is 72 and put negative sign in the front. So now if you reverse, that is 9 into negative 8. Same, one positive integer and one negative integer. Multiply the integers. 9 into 8 is 72 and put the negative sign in the front. So it is negative 72. So here also we have proved A into B equal to B into A. Let us see one more example. It's negative 10 into 11. So that will be negative 110 because we have one positive integer and one negative integer. Multiplying the integer and putting the negative sign in the front. So it is negative 110. Next is 11 into negative 10. Again we are multiplying the integers and we have to put the negative sign in the front. So it is also negative 110. So it is true for all the integers, that is maybe positive and negative. So we can multiply the integers in any order. So therefore multiplication is commutative for integers. The property is known as commutative property of multiplication, that is A into B equal to B into A. Hope you have understood. commutative property for multiplication of integers holds good. Thank you for watching this video.